We're going live. It's not a good day for Jennifer.
No, definitely not.
Welcome to the shit show, everybody. Now you look good.
Yeah.
Are you sitting or standing?
I'm standing. I don't have chairs.
You don't even have a box?
We didn't even paint yet.
Well, I thought we were painting when I come.
No.
Oh. Jennifer's having a hard time. She doesn't have one lamp in her place, and she's got no chairs, and this is not good.
We decided not to bring the table because we're going to redo the kitchen. So I win.
Okay. Good evening, Ralph. How are you? And Bobby Dutcher's here. Hi, how you doing? Well, here's the good news, Jen. I have a lot of videos tonight.
Oh, good.
You can sit down in between. Moving day stinks. I'll be up on November 1st to help you.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, it's 7:00, everybody. Welcome to Right Stuff. And to start us off, I guess I should start the show. Give Jennifer a chance to sit down.
Who the hell cares?
That's a liberal.
It's like saying, would you rather have wine or water?
Wine, a half inch, means a lot sometimes.
Nobody likes to eat crow. Right.
Now I'm starving.
How much is the economy today? It's that much.
This pumpkin latte sucks, and I want to speak to your manager.
Objection, hearsay. Objection, leading. Objection, hearsay.
Where is that woman when Biden speaks?
Get out of here. His name is pronounced Joni. And that's the end of it.
Okay. Ramon is with us. Hello, Ramon. And the professor's here. And Debbie, our online comedian. This is better than pay-per-view. Yeah, really. And Howard Zim, how are you? And look who's on time, Martin Lee. Hello there, Martin. Yeah, so let's get going. So everybody give Jennifer your sympathy because and also your appreciation because she's in the middle of moving and she still decided to do the show. She didn't leave me solo, but she may just hop off in the middle and say, screw this, I'm not doing it.
Never again. And I have sun blisters all over my face. That was the plus today when I woke up.
You got sun blisters. How'd you do that?
Lying in the ocean.
You were in the ocean today?
No, Sunday, whole day.
Oh, okay. Well, that was okay. Yes, when you were away. Well, we can't see the sun blisters because we could barely see you. So that's good. So today's show is called What's Happening? And obviously there's a lot happening in Jen's life. What's happening in your life, audience? Tell us what's going on with you. There's a lot happening in America and in the Middle East. There you go. Here, look. You're getting love, Jen.
Thank you. And don't mind the blotches behind me. We're deciding on what paint.
Yeah, you're going to see it all done up and beautiful in no time at all. My daughter is a whiz when it comes to that. We need Jen to go to the Capitol and kick those 20 Republicans' butt. Yeah. Oh, and she could do it, too. I know you won Villa. Yeah, and I saw that the city said that they still could put migrants there. They're going to fix it up. But you guys did a fantastic job. So power to the people. We the people. You guys did it. You did a great job. I got a warning for that comment. Oh, come on. For real? Volunteer. Oh, excellent, Bobby. Excellent. That's great. They are a great group, and I'm glad that you volunteered. Susan is with us. Hi, Susan. All right, so the building needs to be demolished. Yeah, it does need to be demolished, but Listen, I think that was a brilliant move. Whoever decided to call the FDNY to issue those violations were great. My husband was saying, well, FDNY is city agency. So, they're not going to go against Adams, but somebody in the FDNY had a big pair of good kahunas because they did the job. They issued the violations, and the city had to make the migrants go because it would have been safety problems. So they were it was a great chess move. I'm going to need someone to bail me out of Facebook jail.
There is no bail.
There is no bail. It's true. Try to become district captain. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's absolutely great idea. Yep, there are rats in the basement. Oh, so you know what? You guys, it was brilliant. I love Staten Island because we use our heads, or you use your heads. I'm no longer in Staten Island. But you did a fantastic job. I couldn't be prouder of all of you. All right, so let's start the night off with a little clip from our favorite president, Ronald Reagan. Watch.
Mr. President, in talking about the continuing recession tonight, you have blamed mistakes of the past, and you have blamed the Congress. Does any of the blame belong to you?
Yes, because for many years I was a Democrat.
I love that man. Absolutely love that man. And you compare him to what we have in the White House now, and you say, how could it possibly happen? How could it possibly happen? Oh, Andrew Dorman is with us. There he is. Okay, so the reason I showed that was I wanted to tee up the Fauci Awards. The Fauci Award this week goes to San Francisco, California. Actually, it goes to both coasts. But I want you to see what's going on in San Francisco, where Nancy Pelosi is the congresswoman, right? She's represented this area for 30-some years, 40 years. Watch what's happening. Watch all the stores that have left San Francisco because of Democrat policy.
The Fauci Award for Gullible People.
You can't see it, but the bus driver was in that bus.
What?
That was in San Francisco.
That bus right now.
Do you think the ATU would allow that to happen to them? An ATU bus driver would a New York bus driver smack their asses. They're not Democrat. They are socialists and true. Love the Gipper.
Oh, my grandmother's here. Hi, Grandma.
Ah, there she is. Okay. It proves the Democrat leadership doesn't work. Absolutely. Yeah, both coasts are voting that way. 6 out of 20 Republican reps voted against Jordan are from New
They're all
York.
newbies, too. They're all.
Yeah, I was speaking to one of the Congress people, and they were saying that they're concerned that because they're in districts that are marginal, and they think Jordan is too MAGA for them, and that it will, in the end, it will hurt them in their reelection. Bull crap. Whoever ran on who they voted for a speaker? That's ridiculous. Empty, just like their promises, indeed. Yeah, it is a shame. It used to be beautiful. Back in the days of Dinkins and Koch. Absolutely. Oh, your grandmother. So, I don't know. Maybe people are leaving California and New York because of things like this. You know, they coddle this kind of activity.
Better than the first girl. Dress, for sure.
For the life of me, I will never know why a man wants to wear high heels. Never, 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 never. I mean, that's the one thing about being a woman that I never loved. Yeah.
I love them.
They're afraid of losing their seats. You're right, Ramon. That's what it is. So, once again, we know who the swamp is. She's which one? The screaming one? That's the new thing with all trans. What's the screaming? I don't get it. Blame goes all the way back to FDR and Truman. Let's not forget the UK. Are they part of this administration? Yeah, they're in the Navy. They're in the Navy now. Biden in the black dress. Well, it's people are saying, oh, I don't know how this could be. I don't know how, what's going on right now. Well, I want to give you a little clip of a mom talking to her son. Are you ready, Jen?
I am.
I know you're uncomfortable standing
I
up.
have a trolley horse.
You got to find a better position. Here you go.
How do you feel about having a penis? Grumpy? What do you wish would happen?
Just magically a vagina comes.
Yeah, that would be so nice.
It's wrong having a penis on you, girl.
It's wrong to have a penis if you're a girl? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, huh? It's kind of like a birth defect. Here, let me see
it
this
is
one.
A birth defect.
Mm-hmm. Let me see this one.
Your mother's a birth defect. Somebody should have swallowed.
I mean, if she had put in as much emphasis on teaching the child how to speak correctly, maybe he would have, not been so conflicted at his age. But are you kidding me? It's just absolutely insane. Yep, it's so insane. Yes. Yep. What's pathetic using the finger pointer, you're a racist, is the same silence. Yes. Okay. I love your sign, Jen. Oh, your grandma loves the sign. Excellent. The new thing now is after a speech, they send Jill Biden to the podium to get Joe so he doesn't get lost. We've got a clip of that coming up. Jill wasn't there. The mom is a birth defect. Yeah. Exactly. It has a penis. That's a boy. Yeah, you'd think so, right? Especially at that age. Yeah, I can't either. Their mom is brain dead. I mean, you're spending all this time with your kid, and then you're taping it and putting it on TikTok so that people can see that you're a great mom because you're turning your boy into a girl. And kill me for saying it, but this is a situation that later on is going to wind up with this kid on the couch of the psychiatrist's office. So I don't know, maybe, just maybe, these both coasts need to get with it and recognize that they are screwing up the population totally. Let's see. My question is, where's the father? He was upstairs putting on a. Go ahead.
I was going to say he's getting his vagina.
It's like, he's upstairs dressing for the ball. He's wearing a long gown. Land of make-believe, indeed. They are crying over socialism and may cry of what they can get. Now they're more unrest, not towards you. What's going to happen now? Oh, I think he's talking about the shelter.
You know what I want, Mommy? A chair. I wish I had a chair. I wish it would magically appear and my TV stand would turn into a chair so I could sit.
Oh, my poor baby. I wish maybe I can make you a chair. Hold on, I'll get my magic wand. Hibbity dibbity, you now have a chair. Did it work?
No.
Maybe you could identify as seated.
Trust me, I'm going to go right on that couch in about 2 seconds and you're just going to see my reflection.
You can. Listen, everybody, right? It's okay if Jennifer sits down. You don't care if you don't see her, although you're the pretty one. Where's the imaginary friends? Yeah. Her mother, his mother is making them up for him. Anyway, and this is going on in New York. This one, Deb, this one's for you and all the people in Staten Island. This one is insane. Watch. You got a minute 23 to go get seated, Jeff.
Yo, what is this, huh? Oh, it's a shelter. Oh, good looking. It's a shelter, my peeps. You heard?
You're not supposed to do that.
Excuse me?
You're not supposed to film here. That's what I'm saying. You're not supposed to film here.
What is this?
I don't know. You don't have right to do this.
I don't have the right to do what?
Yes, you don't have right to film in here. That's what I'm telling you.
What is this over here? And who are you?
Okay, you want to know who I am? Please, sir, you don't have right to film here. I'm talking to you right now. You don't have right to film here. Can you please?
Who are you?
I don't know.
Bro,
who are you?
The building. They don't want nobody out here.
They don't want nobody where?
They're standing in front of the building with a camera.
Okay.
Oh, y'all bugging.
And you really want to record it, bro? You bugging.
All right, you wait.
Yo, why you surrounding me? Why you surrounding me, yo?
You wait.
Oh, now you want me to wait?
No, you wait.
What's up, yo? What's up with you, yo?
Relax.
Yo, why y'all surrounding me? What's up, yo?
Oh, dude, don't you realize he's trying to bait you? Let him.
I'm about to knock him the out. That's what I'm about to do. Let him move back. You hear me? Make this the last time you approach a member of the public giving him orders on the fucking sidewalk. Stick to your job.
This is our job to tell you to move.
You don't tell me to fucking move. I don't go by. Who are you?
My job.
Who are you? Your job is inside, not outside, bro.
Outside.
Who?
Security.
What security? Look at you. Look at the cop right here. This is sidewalk. I don't know what this is. I don't know who you are. You don't come outside and give me orders.
Oh. So, did you see how many people were guarding that shelter? Did you see all those guys outside guarding criminals? Crazy stuff. Hey, Jen, can you put your cell phone, can you put your flashlight on and prop it up?
I'm going to do this.
Thanks, Howard. Yes, spells don't work unless they rhyme. That's true. That's true.
How come you don't have a glare in your glasses?
Because the light is white. You're in the dark.
Sorry, everybody. I know I'm ruining your good time.
I get called a racist, bigot, white nationalist, and extremist, but unfortunately I get bored because they can't come up with a better insult since they have no creativity and no A material because they say the same, repeat like it's media. Yeah, well, you and Ralph sound the same, Raymond. I mean, it's the mantra of the Democrats. Yes, this is what happened to us at Midland and Villa. Security guards were brutal to us. I mean, imagine the taxpayer dollars involved in protecting, these illegal migrants. Why? Why is it? It's insane.
They want them around so they can vote.
Well, maybe if they spent as much time protecting the streets, people wouldn't be moving out in droves because of high crime. I was going to put up, some videos of criminal activity, but everybody sees enough of it at this point. Midland Beach, the worst yet. They try to label us white racist men, but all moms were grandparents there. Yeah. Listen, it's It is the talking points. That's all the libs have is talking points. The other day they said National Guard there. Oh, really? Interesting. I had no idea. That's screwed up. I mean, I thought it was screwed up when the FBI decided that parents at PTA meetings were terrorists or Christians, but this one's pretty good. The National Guard, huh? The best jail cell is when the prisoner doesn't know that they are incarcerated. Yeah, well, you think that that's the case there? I don't think so, because they're not incarcerated. They're out on the streets and mini bikes and everything else. It's crazy. Protecting elite, then there is suspicion. Yeah, exactly. There is. Well, I mean, maybe that's why everybody's leaving. What do you think, Jen?
Of course. When I was in Florida, there was none of this. None of this. Yeah.
I mean, you didn't see any of this when you were in Florida? Watch. They're getting out of California, man.
They have a lot of microwaves.
I used to think your father knew how to tie stuff on the roof of the car, but this it blows your dad away. Absolutely blows your dad away. How the hell? I mean,
1 microwave, 2 microwaves.
There's another one, 3. You're gonna see a lot of that action on the highway.
Well, now all the migrants are living in the abandoned cars on Front Street. They've put curtains up. The crackheads and the migrants, they all live in the cars.
Oh, welcome to America.
And now Adams is giving them the vouchers, so they'll be in Irby.
Well, thank goodness you're gone.
Thank
They
God.
blocked streets and sidewalks and prohibited people from going to their houses and cars. Innocent people got arrested for crossing the street to go home. Yeah, I saw it, Debbie. Democrats want open borders because they realize Black Democrats are starting to wake up and realize they were being used. The Dems need to replace. Yeah, well, you know, it's all of the Democrat voting bloc are starting to wake up, right? Hispanics, women, African Americans, gays. They're all starting to wake up and say, what the hell is happening here? This is not what we signed up for.
And all the people that were getting assistance, it's now taken away from them. So this is actually going to backfire in their face.
Ramon is right. The only business that is booming is U-Haul. That's like a Fred Flintstone car. It's going to tip over. I think it was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, because they couldn't get a moving truck. I love it. Okay, so we're going to go deep into politics. Jen, did you see John Fetterman was on Stephen Colbert?
What do you think? I don't even have a chair in this house. No.
Did anybody see the interview? Well, all right. I just clipped highlights of the interview and I checked it out. We can play it. Talk about not being self-aware. Yeah, you're going to love this, Jen. You're going to love it.
Well, speaking of people who need help, the House of Representatives is a mess. Do senators feel pretty good right now that they're not the most dysfunctional part of the government?
Well, it's a low bar, I mean, really. No, I just want everybody to realize just how truly dysfunctional it really is. And I always tell people, don't worry. Please don't worry. It's much worse than you think. Truly.
Well, is it awkward to be in the Capitol and then run into people that you have put up a devastating meme about because you've got excellent meme game, but then you have to see these people in the cafeteria?
No, you all should need to know that America is not sending their best and brightest, to Washington, D.C.
Yes.
like sometimes you literally just can't believe, like, these people are making the decisions that are, determining the government here. It's actually scary too.
That's scary. Wearing half pants. It's literally. Is that awkward? What's their half pants?
Oh my God. I think that thing that he uses to communicate, it feeds him jokes. I think that he has like writers to feed him lines. I truly do. I mean, this is crazy. That we elected, Martin Lee, these are your people, the people in Pennsylvania elected a senator who needs somebody to tell him what to say. He needs a piece of machinery, AI, to tell him what's going on. And this is acceptable to the people of America. Crazy stuff. Just for the fact of war in Israel and the border still not closed should wake up Americans. It should, will it? People won't wake up until they're hit. Yep. Fetterman looks like Jack Nicholson when he had the lobotomy in one place. Oh my God, that's terrible. But true. The low bar. Oh my God, I love our audience. I love them. I love them. I love them. Yeah, he proved his point, right? Oh my God, I can't. They think we're racist and we think they're morons. But they are morons. Oh my God, I'm going to choke to death. He should talk not being too bright himself. Yeah. I mean, no self-awareness. No self-awareness at all. John Fentanyl knows what he's talking about. Not being the best and brightest. PA is making too much moonshine. Oh my gosh. It's just... I can't. I can't. AOC. Debbie, that was the best comment of the year. The best. If the Holocaust and 9/11 Institute never again, why do Democrats institute again? Yeah, well, I don't know why. Yeah, because they keep doing the same thing over and over again. Well, to Fetterman's point, I thought that I would play some clips of our Washington, the people sent to Washington. Are you ready for this, Jen?
I'm ready.
Jen's in a bad mood.
I'm not in a bad mood. I'm cold because I forgot to pack pants. So I'm wearing shorts and a sweater.
Not in Fetterman.
All shorts. They were not jeans. They were jean shorts.
You're cold. Don't you have a blankie there?
Yeah. I mean, it's coming along. Coming along.
Like I said, Jen's in a bad mood. So that's it. You're gonna have to cheer her up. Somebody's gonna have to send her some funny pictures. All right. So here's the best and the brightest that we have in Washington right now.
I think culture is a reflection of our moment in our time, right? And present culture is the way we express how we're feeling about the moment. And we should always find times to express how we feel about the moment that is a reflection of joy, because it comes in the morning.
Idiots. Sorry.
We need that mother to teach, after she teaches her son how to be a girl, we need her to teach Biden how to walk up steps.
Good luck.
I mean, tell me there's no physical therapist in America that can help this man walk up the steps. Can you please? Can you please? Somebody. Oh, there you go. Jen rocks. Yes, she does. Fetterman is psychologically deranged and in and out of mental. Yes. So he's perfect for the Senate. The sanctions on Iran expires tomorrow. Israel is at war, and the House is going on 2 weeks without a speaker. You know, let me ask you something. I mean, do you guys really think that? Do you think what Gates did was wrong or right? I'm interested to hear. What the hell are they drinking? Yeah, really. Is that all she thinks of? Oh man, that was bad. The laughing hyena has no clue what she's talking about. No, she doesn't. They probably drank at the low. Oh my God, Debbie, I love that. It's a low bar. Oh my God. Where AOC got her start, at the low bar. Never heard a person say as many words as Kamala and not say anything. Right? I mean, you would think she would conserve energy. She's a greenie. What the hell? The woman talks and talks and talks and never says anything. Now, I talk a lot, but I hope I get a point across. And if I don't, somebody fix me.
A little bit, but it's there.
What? Martin Lee, what is she talking about? I don't know, Martin. I don't know. She said it has something to do with culture. I don't know. We need to get rid of those morons. Yeah. Therapists to help with balance might work. Yeah, maybe one of those balls. Maybe we should all send Biden one of those balance balls. Everybody who watches this show, all 12 of you, should send Biden a gift.
Usually there's 13.
For 3 years now. Oh my God. Go look up Grand Mufti of Jerusalem, Hitler's protege in Middle East, and there lies your answer. About what, Ralph? Tell us what you're referring to. All right, hold on a second.
On it right now, guys, because there's only now 9 of you.
We already have a culture. It's called the American culture. Indeed. I think Gates should have had 218 hard commitments to vote for a candidate before initiating the vote against McCarthy. Gates should be busting his ass talking to 20 people who voted against Jordan. The problem is they all hate Gates. Talking is not doing. Yeah, well, that's true. Deprogram the left. I just heard that.
Deprogrammed.
What's that?
I said they are deprogrammed from.
I don't know. I think that if you listen to the news shows, if you listen to the politicians, they all get talking points every morning and they all blather them. It's just amazing. And
cares?
Pertaining to the speaker, I just heard that they asked Scalise to nominate Jordan and he refused. And he's also refusing to talk to the people that are voting against Jordan because he apparently has some control over them. So I think that him and McCarthy are secretly still screwing around. But I got yelled at by a congressperson when I said that McCarthy was a rhino. I'm glad Gates did what he did. He should get a lot more of these liars, yeah. Sorry, I'm watching late. Huh? Oh, hi, Dominic. Good to see you. The left are a virus, yeah. The Palestinians were crested to replace the Jews. Oh, yeah, I've got Golda Meir on in a little bit. Gates is an ideologue. I don't disagree with what he believes, but he needs to be pragmatic to realistically get anything done. Yeah, well, I don't know. I was labeled a troublemaker, and I got a lot of things done. So I have a affinity for troublemakers. And certainly that. All right, here's another Washington genius. Watch. Listen carefully.
Because let's be honest, as women, as young women, we need to be fearless. To strive and thrive, we must be fearless. To bulldoze through the obstacles that are placed in front of us every day. And that's doubly true for women of color, queer women, trans women, disabled women, and other oppressed women. To bulldoze through the obstacle. The
obstacles. You got to bulldoze through the obstacles, not the obstacles. She'd be drinking at the low bar, man.
Oh, God.
Any Republican voting against Jim Jordan should be put on notice. Listen, they're a traitor as far as I'm concerned. Speaker, the only person who doesn't want Jim Jordan as the speaker, the one main person who doesn't want Jim Jordan as the speaker is Biden. So anybody that's putting a roadblock in front of Jim Jordan is a Biden lover. The speakers the last couple of years didn't do any good for us anyway. Let them take their time. We can function without them. I agree, Debbie. Let's see. Yes, I think Matt was right. They should have shut down the government instead of passing the CR. Agreed. You know what? Everything with all the shit that's going on in the world right now, the clips that I just showed you, the trans, the this, the that, the other thing, does it matter that we shut down the government because we're overspending? Would it be so bad for the people to actually be represented? In my opinion, no. So Speaker of the House vote is ridiculous. They should be ashamed of themselves. 17 members are rhinos. Agreed. What's she talking about? Chicks with dicks. Yeah. Deviants. And exactly. Optical store. Yeah. I think she was trying to say obstacles.
I think
but, I mean, again, she was drinking at the low bar. None of them can speak. Oh my God, I can't. It's true, Susan. You are the best troublemaker of what America needs. Aw, and they got a problem with that. They can go to the low bar. Well, I don't know if I'm the best, but I'm a pretty good troublemaker. I've changed a lot of things. She is a better public speaker than Kamala. I can't stand her, but at least she doesn't giggle. Yeah, well, that's true. Good for Jim Jordan. This is why our government sucks. Indeed. So the last one, this one, just listen carefully. When they're not talking in circles, they're doing one thing. What are they doing? I'm going to make you all guess. If they're not talking in circles about stuff, they are doing what?
Lying?
What?
I said lying.
That's true. They're lying. There's something else that they do too. They do it on everything. At this time, they're doing it on the $6 billion that Biden released or said he was going to release to Iran. Can anybody guess what they're doing? Let's see. Bullshitting. Yeah. Low bar, smart people prohibited. Yeah, that's true. Pushing their evil agenda. Yeah. But they're blaming stuff on who? Watch. This one, he should win an Academy Award for this one. Oh, wait, we might have some good answers. Covering up. Oh, yeah, that's true. They're doing that. Saying it's the Republicans' fault. Yes, Howard Zinn. You're right there. Go deeper. Changing the narrative. Trump. There we go. Trump. Okay, here we go. Watch. Oh, wait, I lost my place. There we go.
With regard to the $6 billion, first, again, it's always worth repeating the facts because, unfortunately, the facts get lost along the way. The money that Iran accrued in bank accounts, in this case in South Korea, for the sale of its oil, was done pursuant to an arrangement established by the previous administration, the Trump administration. None of the funds that have now gone to Qatar have actually been spent or accessed in any way by Iran. Indeed, funds from that account are overseen by the Treasury Department, can only be dispensed for humanitarian goods, food, medicine, medical equipment, and never touch Iranian hands. We have strict oversight of the funds, and we retain the right to freeze them.
Yeah.
Jen's traveling now.
I am.
Just don't go to the low bar. You can go anywhere you want but the low bar.
Not the low bar.
Not the low bar. Trump indeed. That's it. Such a liar, and we all know it. Oh, yes, I saw you blame Trump. I mean, Obama sent them pallets of cash at wee hours of the morning. We all saw those pictures. just going to Washington, D.C. We should send Jen to D.C. We should, if we want to get things done, because I'm troublemaker A, that's troublemaker B, and we should send her. We need to elect Jen to office, but the powers that be will not allow it because she doesn't play their game. The real powers that be know all the facts and feed the rest of us with delusions. Yep. Don't worry, Iran didn't attack Israel. It was Biden. It was Biden. Yeah. So let's just get this clear. The money was frozen by Trump. Okay. So he wasn't really lying. The previous administration froze the money. That just because facts matter, right? Then Biden came in and unfroze the money
and left all our weapons for them.
Oh, well, that was in Afghanistan, which is same kind of. They're all kind of together. Yeah, no, Jen is absolutely not a member of the low bar. She cannot go to the low bar.
No, Jen has an hour interview with the ethics committee. They forced me. I dodged them as long as I could until they threatened me.
Good. I think you're right. I mean, anybody that doesn't know, Jen was screwed over by Santos, and
I told him he will never run again. Those were my last words to him.
That's right. And we have bad Republicans as well as bad Democrats. We say it here all the time. So Jen's going to go do her patriotic duty. Try the high bar. Yeah. Jen is atop the high bar. Did anyone look up the Grand Mufti of Jerusalem?
Not yet. I've been watching our show. Try not to make us lose more viewers.
They want you to run for mayor, Jen. I think that would be a great idea. The problem is New York is done. New York is done. As much as listen, I was a fighter for the Republicans in New York. I did my best, but I can't see how it possibly could ever go back. I'm hoping Curtis Leawood could do it this time, but the numbers are not there. People are just so stupid. Trump is the one who finally was for us, and they haven't stopped accusing him for all this. Absolutely. Because it's not about the people. It's about them. Trump would pick Jeff for VP. Well, he should. Santos was just plying the Democrat way. Santos is a criminal. Plain and simple. Jennifer will go tell them. So anyway, Israel. Let's talk about that for a little while. It's a deep subject, so I left it for the end because it is heartbreaking and there's no way you can laugh at anything that's going on in Israel or outside of Israel where people are defending the Hamas. So I'm going to show you now a clip of women tearing down posters of people who are missing in Israel. And they're in the UK, and just watch.
It's outrageous. Literally. This is fucking outrageous. What's outrageous? You. Why don't you do something for Palestine? Why don't you do it? This is for Palestine. Who the hell for Palestine? Children, innocent people. Okay, why can't there be children in Palestine? Doesn't mean that.
So it's so funny because their people, even though it's Hamas, were the ones who kidnapped the innocent children, who started this. But yet, you can't put up anything now without someone. But why don't you pray for Palestine too? Well, because the Hamas is from Palestine. It's not humanity. Yes, we could pray for, but not. Pick a side. How come everyone has to be a Democrat? Everyone has to love that side. They just can't keep their mouth shut, these people.
Well, if you know anything about the Muslim religion, it is a peaceful religion. Very much like the Buddhists, right? They believe in peace. It's the extremists that have emerged and have become, Muhammad started it all, and with the wars. But rather than me talk about it, I thought that I would go instead of fighting with these Palestinian, these people who are free Palestine and everything else, rather than explaining it myself, I decided to find somebody who I think can explain it better. This is a long clip, but I think everybody should really pay attention to it. This is Golda Meir. Golda Meir was the prime minister of Israel from 1969 to 1974. And this is her interview when people were pressing her to make peace in the Middle East. This is only a portion of the clip. I suggest all of you look this up and watch the whole thing because she was amazing. Here you go. This is Golda Meir. Jen, way before your time. I was born, but I remember her name and some of the stuff she did, but I was a kid. So here we go.
Our quarrel with the Arabs is not a quarrel for a piece of land. It's not for territory. It's not for anything concrete. They just refuse to believe that we have the right to exist at all.
But surely for the people who were here in 48, who have left then, surely for the Jordanians who are now on the other side of the Jordan, surely for them it's land. And don't you understand them and their desire to come back?
Why did they leave?
Well, many of them were refugees of war. Maybe they don't like a conquered army.
Who made the war? They don't like a conquered army. Therefore, we should leave. Oh, that I understand. Yes, then we can have peace in this area. But without Israel in this area, there won't be peace. The Arabs are not so friendly with each other, but that's none of my business. I mean, when were Palestinians born? What was all this area before the First World War? When Britain got the mandate over Palestine, what was Palestine then? Palestine was then the area between the Mediterranean and the Iraqi border.
You say there is no such thing as
East
Palestinian?
and West Bank, no. East and West Bank was Palestine. I'm a Palestinian. From 21 until 48, I carried a Palestinian passport. There was no such thing in this area as Jews and Arabs and Palestinians. There were Jews and Arabs.
Don't you... I mean, you deny that there was a Palestine Arab people before, but there is now a Palestine liberation movement. The history of liberation movements are that they grow. Won't this one grow and become in fact, your biggest enemy?
I don't say there are no Palestinians, but I say there is no such thing as a distinct Palestinian people of all the Palestinians who live in Jordan. Why have the Palestinians in the West Bank become more Palestinians since the 5th of June 67 than they were before? Why didn't they set up a Palestinian country in addition to Jordan? Everybody has the right to self-determine except we. We're the only people in the world to whom it is not given the right for self-determination. We have to be, evidently, minorities all over the world, and we have no right for independence. I came to Merhavia when there was nothing there. This land was deserted for centuries. We were driven out of this land. Is this where history begins? Twice we were driven out of this land, occupied by other powers. The Arabs, this is the only people, the Jewish people, whose life, independence, dignity depends on this piece of soil. The only people in the world, not the Arabs. They have this entire territory, the entire vast area, 14 independent countries.
Isn't time, though, on their side, whatever you do?
Why?
Because they talk of fighting for 100 years, they talk of their population growing. Isn't time on their side?
I don't believe it. You mean you want me to believe that things will never change? That they will go on shooting and killing? You want me to believe that generation after generation of young people in the Arab countries will have no other ideal except to kill Jews? I don't believe it.
She's an amazing woman, and she must be rolling in her grave right now because she didn't believe it. She didn't think. She had hope. She had hope that eventually there would be peace.
Well, when you have a religion where you believe that if you sacrifice yourself and die as a martyr, you'll have 72 virgins waiting for you. But guess what? Those virgins have to run out sometime, guys. Imagine getting up there. There's only 9 virgins left, and this one has a mustache. So I'm sorry. Next one it will end.
Oh my God!
And it says there are no virgins left.
Should Hamas face the death penalty? Absolutely. I think that Hamas needs to be wiped out. Hamas is just another iteration of ISIS. They just did it in New York too. It was on the news. What did they do? I don't know what you're talking about. They're terrorists, not about Palestine, but about terrorists attacking. That's right. Greg Gutfeld is predicting Tulsi Gabbard will be Trump's VP. Ooh. Grand Mufti of Jerusalem, the final solution, nothing else. Massacring innocents, yep. So sad. I pray for all those that have been taken by Hamas. I mean, think about it. This has just been going on. This was in 1972, this interview, and she had hope. And we're at the same point that we were then. These people are so ignorant of the truth. They are. They have no idea. People who are standing up for Palestine are people who are aiding and abetting with terrorists. 100%. Maria, I'm so glad you made it. Powers that be are supporting both sides of all conflict. Of course they do, Professor. We know that. Every corporation. Do you notice that the war happened and the stock market rose? I was so worried. I was moving my 401k, and I was worried that now would be a bad time to do it. Oh, man, I was doing great. Yes, there are extremists in every religion. Will there be a new Palestine evacuation to Cyprus in the future? Good question, Andrew. My mother brought Golda to meet the President Nixon during the Yom Kippur War. She was amazing. Israel has a right. Jennifer, she was one of the founders of Israel, Golda Meir. She was an American.
Yeah, I've heard of her.
She was raised in America, and she moved back to Israel. And that's why I say everybody should go look up that interview and watch it. You want to understand what's going on. She hit the nail on the head. Israel has the right to live, but most importantly to exist, because Israel will always win over Palestine. Listen, I'm spiritual, not necessarily religious, but if you read the Bible, all of this was predicted in the Bible. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Deb. Fact is, all parties involved except Iran, who are Persians, are all Semites. Yeah. There are 25 Arab countries and 50 countries where the main religion is Islam, and none of those countries will do anything for the Palestinians except give them weapons to kill Jews and destroy Israel. Bingo! 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 Because even Egypt doesn't want to take the people from Gaza. This is a holy war. It absolutely is. Heartbreaking, yeah. But it's been going on. Yeah. Egypt won't even take the app. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm behind on the comments.
You're stumbling them all. So you're reading them, but you're not finishing them. Just letting you know.
Before Islam, all parties involved were at war with each other. We need some AI. The version, yeah, right. Everybody's thinking the same. There are Christian states, there are Muslim states, Israel in every holy book, only one Jewish state. Yeah. I mean, I think she had a point, with there's only one place where Jews can claim a state, and that's in Israel. Hamas only cares about jihad. They don't care about their people. Again, look up about the Prophet Muhammad, and you will see that his intentions were not great. The virgins are the goats they have. Well, I guess they forgot about Ukraine since the media are moving on to the next topic. Cain and Abel. War is 100% war is profit. It's all about forcing countries to adopt Shahara law. Yeah, and listen, I had a lot of videos today. About I didn't put it up. I'll have to get it next one. About the Muslims moving to Canada that were talking about taking over Canada, not being loyal to Canada, even though they migrated there. Okay, so look at this. This is a 72-year-old man who protected his kibbutz in Israel.
The attacks by Hamas were a bloodbath. Israelis slaughtered or taken hostage. But at Kibbutz Magen, near Gaza, the militants met their match.
One of the things that I always thought is, you shall never catch me with my underwear in my hand.
Never catch you with your pants down.
Never.
He suffered shrapnel wounds and an amputated leg. But when dozens of Hamas fighters tried to breach his kibbutz fence last weekend, this 72-year-old former paratrooper and war veteran swung into action.
I decided to take my car. I take a few magazines with me, and I decide to enter as soon as I can to this group to shoot them over the window of my car.
So you drove towards the attackers, and you started shooting at them?
I shoot them.
Before they came through the fence?
Before. In my head, that was the only way to stop them.
In nearby Jewish communities or kibbutzim, Hamas attackers ran amok in a vile killing and kidnapping spree. But at Kibbutz Magen, home to more than 400 Israelis, the small team of armed volunteers, trained and led by Baruch, kept the militants at bay.
And
No, nothing.
That's why everybody needs to be armed. I got my new baby, a Glock 43X, fantastic gun, and that's why the Dems are trying to take away your arms.
And that's why my father is on his best behavior.
Yeah, right, exactly. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Israeli are the heirs of Holocaust survivors, a living memorial, indeed. Enemy of the enemy is my friend. The problem is that everybody seems to be the enemy of Israel. So what's going on here? I mean, across the country, across the world, she said it. There's only one plot of land that is ours. Could give us dignity. He is an amazing man, Maria. There was a 25-year-old girl on a kibbutz who saved her kibbutz. She heard gunshots and handed out guns. She killed 5 terrorists and a total of 25 Hamas terrorists. Yeah, and that's why, we can't, if you can't get a gun where you live, do what I did. I had a bow and arrows, that's they work just as well. I'm going to try for a license. If you can't get a license, get a bow and arrow. I had a compound bow, and I was with the Staten Island Bow Club, and I practiced there. It was great. And Biden going there as if he can do anything. Yeah, well, I'm going to say something. I applaud Biden for going there. I do, because at least he did. It doesn't, he caused the problem, we know.
Even know where he's going, they lied to him. They told him that he's going to Disney World. He has no idea where he's going.
He doesn't know where he's going, but they sent him there, which was the right move. Israel will be safer. Any Hamas that the IDF doesn't kill will come through the U.S. Yeah, well, how many have come already? Guns work because it makes criminal make peace with God. Yeah, it does. I'm going for my permit too. Good. Listen, I am a big proponent of women having guns. And you need to know how to use them. You need to practice. I practice every week. I'm getting better. I started out only being able to shoot out the bottom half of the target, which would cause pain. But now I'm dead bullseye. I'm pretty good. God bless him and God bless us all, indeed. If we're living there, we do the same, praying for his recovery and safety. Thank you both for bringing all this to light. I love you both. Listen, Ralph, you know where our hearts lie, no matter what anybody calls me. Holy crap, Letitia is like the green arrow. Yeah. This is why guns save life. It sends criminals straight to hell. Indeed. Too bad you can't hunt deer in Staten Island. Yeah, well, they should allow deer hunting. I said that. Why not? I mean, bow hunting. I'm sorry, bow hunting. Don't do it with rifles. Use bows. Listen, rifles, that bullet can travel a mile if there's nothing behind it. So I get it why we can't use rifles.
Yeah, we're a city. Yeah.
But bows, you know, they don't travel a mile. You can bow hunt. He'll get in the way. So, yeah, well, that might be true. Yes, but 2 people already canceled. Yes, the Arabs canceled the meeting with him. The proverb in Arabic. Ooh, my enemy's enemy is my friend. A similar Baldwin Arabic proverb. Okay, I'm not going to try and read it, but whatever the professor says, I believe. I don't even question. Thank you so much. You're the best. Thank you, Susan. Got good show and good night. Okay. Oh, is it time? Oh, crap. Okay, here's my last one. Don't go yet. Here's my last one. Watch what happened in Japan. Okay, carrying a license gun at an anti-Israel rally. Oh, gosh. Have a good week, Howard. Have a good week, everybody. We'll see you next Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in. Please share our show with your friends. I am busting my ass trying to get us back up to where we were. YouTube, Facebook.
Get to maintain viewers again.
They hate us. They hate us. So thank you, everybody, for coming and being here with us tonight. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Jen, I will see you on November 1st.
Yay.
Yay. And hopefully you'll have some light.
Hopefully.
Okay. Everybody, have a nice week. Jen, go ahead. Continue to move.
Bye.